Geez, it's been a while since I've dipped into the world of a magazine. What was the last magazine that you read?
Jeepers. A golf one.
Well, yeah.
It's still a few
Always,
years back. Yeah.
Always at the hairdresser I go to, it's Men's Health. And it's just always the same. Men's Health is just the same magazine every single week, which is a different person. It's like abs, sex, like black and white front cover, just same mag.
Yep.
But that's not the mag I dipped into. It was like one of those kids magazines that's aimed at like 7 to 10-year-olds that you see at the supermarkets. Now, I can't remember the name of it, but like K-Zone or something like that.
K-Zone when I was growing up was the one.
Really?
There used to be one called Mania.
Yeah.
Mania, and they give you like video game reviews and like cool stuff that's happening, and it's like, full of game stuff and like
that's got to be even less relevant to kids now. Like, I mean, we knew what paper was.
Like Zoe bought it for one each from the kids. She was coming through the airport, and I think she's seen them. And they often come with like a plastic thing on the front with some like toys or whatnot.
Yep.
Zoe actually used to work at Mania. She used to work at one of the mags called Mania and do like when she was in like her early 20s and do like video game reviews. So I think there was a part of her going, hey guys, I've bought you this. It's a bit of nostalgia. This is like where I started these magazines. I don't want to cast K-Zone in the wrong light here in case it wasn't K-Zone, but it was just a magazine of that ilk. Yeah. Anyway, I'm flipping through. Good read. Like they're doing, you can tell, and again, I'm not trying to have a go here. I feel like you can tell there's like one, maybe two people having to put the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Because there are a few typos and stuff, but like it just doesn't.
Yeah.
And you just know there's no huge circulation. I don't think that kind of magazine's supporting like hundreds of staff. So they're doing their best. And again, like a magazine, you've got to come up with something every month, and there is a limited amount of stuff that kids love.
And they probably can't use what other magazines doing is lying. They
actually have to come up with like creative things for the kids to read.
Which they just can't just pick a celebrity and say this person's done this when they haven't.
That's true.
So
it's even one of the main levers taken away from them of the magazine industry. You really got one arm behind your back. So therefore, I guess that helps explain like, you have to come up with stuff every month. I sympathise with that pressure. I flick open one page and it's like the prank section. Right? And I was like, here we go. What's happening in the prank world? You and I in our earlier days, Ando, we were known to do a prank or two. I believe our entrance music for the TV show Rove, if people remember Rove, for 1 or 2 years was the song Original Pranksters.
Yes.
Was that not our promo music? So
yes.
I was like, all right, let's see what's happening. It's been a while since I've
Zoe's doing the nostalgia thing with writing articles.
Pranks. There's a word I haven't heard in a long time. And I was like, all right, kids, gather around. Let me have a look at some of these. Let your old man tell you if these are good pranks or not, right? Straight into reading them, I begin to go, okay, it's tough to fill this mag. Because straight away I'm like, no one's done this. No one's done this prank. The first one I read is called Mayo Mouth. And the setup is this. Grab a tube of toothpaste from the bedroom, screw off the top, and empty all of it out.
No way.
Now take a jar of mayonnaise from the fridge and carefully spoon the mayo into the empty toothpaste tube.
Impossible.
Which is so impossible, there's even a saying about it. You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube. So these poor kids at home just going, why have I got a hand covered in mayo and an empty toothpaste tube? But they're like, screw it back on the next morning, like fill it right up the next morning when your brother goes to brush his teeth. Mouthful of mayo. Even assuming you could get it in the tube, you'd notice. Like, you're obviously going to notice, you're like, what is that? Because toothpaste and mayonnaise are not interchangeable. But straight on, I'm like, okay, this is where we're at, is it? These aren't like a collection of classic pranks. Someone's job has been think of pranks.
Or it's the type of prank you've seen on a Dennis the Menace type TV show or film.
That was set up by an art department.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the next prank. Okay. Now, this prank doesn't have a name.
Oh.
I'm going to call it the hat prank. The photo, the heading above this prank is called Water Trap, and it has a photo of three hands holding 3 glasses of water. But the prank is not about that. I suspect that was the wrong photo and headline inserted. Again, it is just, I think, 1 or 2 people putting this magazine together. So I was, because Sonny goes, Dad, I don't get this one. Why is that a water trap? And I went, I think that's either from last week's edition and they haven't changed the photo, or they just haven't matched the photo. This is a hat prank. That's the prank. Put the wrong heading on a prank article. It will confuse your readers. Now, guys, this is good. Okay.
Okay.
Again, you tell me if you think this one's ever been done. But man, I love it. The setup. So all of them have the setup and the punishment, right? The setup. Get crafty and make a bunch of hats.
Wow.
It's pretty
Wow, okay.
hot out of the gates. It's a big ask.
It's a huge ass. Okay.
So like, make a bunch of hats, all the same color, but each one with each one's slightly bigger than the last. Okay, so actually make quite a lot of hats. Next time you're at a friend's birthday party or sleepover, secretly take all 5 hats with you in your backpack. So it's now they've put a number to it, so it's 5 you have to make. Arrive wearing the normal size hat. Then throughout the day, keep switching to increasingly bigger size hats. Keep switching to bigger size hats until you're finally wearing the largest one. How long will it take your buds to know crafty headwear? Oh my God. I just can't get the image out of a 9-year-old turning up to a party going, Glenn, is that a homemade beret?
I'm going to go to the toilet, guys.
Leave your bag. Leave your bag. No, I'm going to take the bag. I'm going to take my bag. Oh, and then it's like the punishment. They go, don't worry, the joke's on you this time. So there's no punishment to worry about, right? It was like, but your buds will be keen to outdo you with their own prank. So get ready. So like, be alert in case like
someone might go with bigger shoes.
Steve starts wearing bigger and bigger bow ties. Oh, so I read this. I was like, hey, this has never been done. Like, clearly, this is just made up. It was like, hey, the magazine's got to be in by 6 o'clock. It's 5:58. I got to think of something. I propose we do it.
Yes.
I propose we do the hat prank, the hat trap.
Now, when are we going to do it?
We'll set it up. So already, to do a bit of research for this, I got on ChatGPT and I was like, what's the 5 easiest hats to make?
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Increasing difficulty.
Yep.
Beanies are very easy.
Yes.
Berets feature.
Yep.
A bandana, which is not really a hat, which ChatGPT admitted, but bucket hat. So bucket hats are kind of like...
Yeah, we know. We have one at HamishAndy.com.
We have one.
Yes.
We have a must be very nice bucket hat. So
Yep.
that's in the top 5 to make. I think if we went, I think we could go the bucket hat. I think we could do it. So then I go, hey, can you give me like the pattern? Can you give me the sewing pattern?
Yes.
Generate the sewing pattern.
Then we can make...
For 5, this was my prompt to ChatGPT. I want 5 bucket hats that are the same style that have increasingly large brims. Please make it for a man. I know my hat size is a 59, so please make it for a man with a size 59 hat. Increasingly large brims. The final brim, and I just made up, and I was like, how big do we want to get here for the final hat? So I made up a radius of 60 centimeters.
Wow, okay.
A 2-foot brim.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT comes back, and it said, it should be noted that the final hat, so it's like, here's how you do it. But even ChatGPT was like, look, settle down here. I feel like you might never have made hats before. I feel like I've got to tell you something. So it should be noted that the final hat with a brim size of 60 centimeters is extraordinarily large for a hat.
This is exactly what we want.
It doesn't know it's for a great prank. It was like, it's extraordinarily large for a hat and really should be only made as an artistic piece or a conversational piece. It won't have a functional use. Right? So I'm like, hey, computer, you don't get it. It's comedy. We're doing a prank here.
So when are we going to do
And it's also
the
said
prank,
beware that the actual with a 60 centimeter brim. It's almost 2.5 meters around the outside. That's a lot of fabric. And I was just like, again, mate, not what I asked you to do. Pipe down. We'll take it from here. I'll get cracking on the hats.
Yeah.
And then
we'll work out the social situation where
I think we work out the social situation. Yeah. And this would just be huge. I mean, think of the looks on our buds' faces. as they try and piece together this zany scenario of, am I going crazy or is that brim growing? Boys, a couple of weeks ago, we unveiled on this show Prank of the Century.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The 5 hat prank. The hat trick, the literal hat trick, which I was lucky enough to read out of the sacred prank tome of a children's magazine aimed at 7 to 10-year-olds.
Yes.
as we said at the time, this prank of, hey, make 5 hats and take them to your friend's house. Start wearing the smallest hat. They all have to be identical hats, except they get bigger and bigger
Slightly
and bigger.
Yeah.
And then as the afternoon or the party or whatever wears on, change your hats into increasingly bigger hats. Pay off. How long will it take for your buds to notice your increasingly larger hats?
Cute. Hilarious. Yeah.
An absolute ripper.
What season of Punk'd was it? Ashton Kutcher came out and went,
where Robert De Niro. We got Robert De Niro to wear all those hats, and was able to get Julia Roberts. I can't remember.
I can't remember which one it was. But,
But it's interesting you say that, Ando, because I just go, this is going to be wicked when we do this. I've been working in the background. I've nominated myself as a hat builder.
What hat did you choose?
We chose bucket. Remember, we
that's
chose
right,
bucket hat.
yes.
And the final bucket hat, they'll all have increasing brim sizes, but the final bucket hat's brim is going to be 60 centimeters radius. Which is a whopper. That's a whopper.
So what are your size intervals?
Yeah. What, have you
I want to go up by 20 centimeters kind of thing. It's a pretty big jump.
Is
for
it
the
too
final.
much a big jump?
Yeah, but mate, do you want to prank or do you want to prank?
with the
You don't want to get busted on the 4th hat.
No,
wanna
but
get
you don't.
busted on the
That's what
third
I'm
hat.
saying. Like, if the intervals are too big, will you come out with the second hat on and people go straight away, hey, your hat got
and they're
bigger.
already laughing.
No. Here's my question to you guys, because we haven't made them yet. I do have an update on the construction. Do you want the first one to be just a bit smaller than normal?
Nah.
No, because that's a different joke. That's the joke. That's the joke that Mike Goldstein did at the Logies on you end.
That's right.
Your cohort on the 100, he wore a very small hat to the
Tiny
Logies.
top hat.
Right.
Tiny top hat.
And I went,
pinned to his
and
hair.
He looked at me and went, hey, check out the hat. And I went, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I thought I'd try to embarrass you down the red carpet. I'm like, well, you've embarrassed someone.
You know how those kamikazes sometimes splashed into the water before they got the boat? It might be one of those. so yeah,
joke.
totally different gag.
Yeah.
We're going for something a lot cleverer, a
much
lot
better.
bigger, a lot higher stakes, increasingly size. Okay, so the first one, yeah, you're right, Jack. It's going to go from like regular bucket, like slightly longer bucket. The third will probably be almost like cricket hat type.
But I think people will know by then.
Do you reckon?
I think
Mate, how am I going to get up to 60?
60.
I think
He's
I
huge.
think
2
your
foot of brim.
I think your end goal is too big.
Yeah.
Pull
Wind
it in?
back. Yeah, pull it back to 30.
I bought the material.
Unless you start the first hat really big as well. And
No, that's not the joke. The joke is the first hat has to be very, very normal.
Yes. Reel it in.
Okay, I'm going to reel it right in. Well, I'm going to have quite a lot of leftover material because I've already bought it.
Okay.
And that was what today's pretty big announcement is.
Oh.
Just letting you guys know what material
Okay.
it's going to be made in. Denim.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I might have enough left over to make you guys each a pair of shorts. If ye be interested, not as a prank, just as something to remind ourselves of the
Do you
day.
think you'll make the hats?
I will make the hats.
Okay. All I'm
What
saying
do
is
you
my
mean?
dad did a
I'm
sewing
not,
classes.
we're not out, Andy. This is the fun of it. It doesn't say get your dad to make hats or your mate's dad. It says get crafty and make a bunch of hats. That is
okay.
part of the prank, knowing that we made this.
Right.
We made this happen.
But are you making them for all of us, or are you going to give us are we meant to make our own
No.
ones?
Here's how I want to do it. Now, obviously, we haven't been invited to a party, so we can't prank our buds at a party. But what we could do is go to a cafe or something and prank the waiter or the waitress that's serving us. So every time they come back to the table, one of us, and maybe we just draw straws.
Yep.
One of us gets to be the hat man, and the other two have to play it cool. You got it, man. You got it. This is top shelf
I
pranking.
don't think I can. I
Yeah,
mean, it's going to
well,
be so funny.
It's going to be so It's gonna be the funniest thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
So you've got to play
try.
it cool. Okay,
That's right.
so the other two
That's
have to promise or they don't get their shorts.
We don't get our shot right
get the
now.
souvenir
If you
shorts.
get the
Great
shorts,
incentive.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't,
that's a good
if you
incentive.
crack up, and
Yeah.
we'll all want to, of course,
Yeah,
but if
yeah.
you crack up, no shorts.
So one set of hats.
There's one person wearing that. Yeah, I'm not making 15 hats.
Oh, that's why I was wondering.
No, that's already again a joke. What are these three guys wearing three denim bucket hats for? Okay, the other two have to wear a regular hat as well. So the person at the cafe just goes, "Oh, these guys like hats. They're a hat. They're a hat group."
Yeah.
Now,
You should be the hat man then. You put
No,
on your
no, no.
Yeah, because you make it to your head size.
okay, sounds like someone wants the shorts, but okay. Easy route to the shorts. That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just fast forward a bit. So we've done the prank, okay? And
All
we're
right,
just
okay.
rolling around and
Loving it.
high-fiving.
This person's embarrassed to begin with,
This
but
person's
fun. But
what?
loves it.
I thought that hat was a bit big, so all that
I
stuff.
thought you were shrinking.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think, all that stuff.
It's
gonna be-
gonna
be crazy, yeah.
So like
I thought
9 hours
Bill,
later.
I thought the cafe got smaller. I
all
thought
that
I thought I was too close to you.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I just could have sworn I was 3 steps back. So I actually did a bit of research and I was like, what are the greatest pranks of all time?
Okay.
And just to know where we're going to sit in this. So here's one that the BBC pulled in 1957.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these were probably April Fool's pranks, but we're better than that, though.
Oh, yeah.
BBC pulled a prank in 57 where they announced that Switzerland had an exceptionally heavy spaghetti crop, complete with footage of people harvesting pasta from trees. This fooled many viewers at the time because spaghetti was not a common dish in the UK.
Oh, that's a good
Now,
prank. Not as
I
good as
think
the
we're
hat.
better. I think we're better. I just want to know where we rank in this. So on this list of all-time pranks, that's just tricking people that don't know any better. And that's
That's easy, actually. It's
That's
actually
not cool.
punching down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not cool. We're blowing people's minds with something that couldn't possibly be possible. And that's why I think ours is a bit of a better prank. There was another great prank, or allegedly great prank, from Sweden in 1962. They had one television station, and this was just as colour TV was coming. So a lot of people with black and white TVs. They told people that if you cover your black and white TV with nylon stockings, it could make the broadcast appear in colour, tricking thousands.
Oh, and then they flicked the switch themselves.
No, they just tricked them to putting stockings on their
Stocking on
TV.
their TV.
And see, that's just mean.
yeah.
Again, that's just lying to people.
Yeah.
We're not lying to anyone.
Yeah.
And both of these don't have a great moment of reveal, which is the best part of a prank, is seeing that person's face go,
Hacking themselves.
Yeah.
And
the
there's
government have to go around and knock at everyone's door and say, "Ha ha,
we
take
got
your
you.
stocking off
And
your
there's
TV."
no way, and there's where's all the stuff about your buds not being able to believe what you've done and all the stuff we're going for here. And again, if the waitress comes over and I go, my hat will never change, then I'll be lying to her. Then I am changing my hat. So I'm being dishonest. And that's what Sweden was doing. They were being dishonest.
Yeah.
So the other one, the top 3 pranks of all time, 1959, Sao Paulo, Brazil, students were frustrated with the local politicians and they ran a rhinoceros named Cacarico as a candidate for city council, and the rhinoceros won with a staggering 100,000 votes.
Wow.
The rhinoceros was not allowed to serve. Bit too disruptive, I think. I don't think that's a funny prank like what we're doing. I don't think no one's rolling around with laughter there.
No.
So I guess what we're saying here is this will be the number 1 prank of all time. If we're better than all those top 3 pranks from history, what we're looking at here, if we pull this off, and if you idiots don't giggle,
We won't giggle, but I reckon we've got one major hurdle, I reckon.
What's that?
Haim finishing that.
or starting them.
Or start.
Can't jump the hurdle till you get on the track. Boys, the prank of 5 hats draws ever closer. The prank day is upon us. Perhaps might not be next week. Could be next week.
Could be. Well, the first thing we need is hats.
Yeah,
And
that's really true.
I think you'll remember, it might have been step 1 or 2. I can't remember, but
No, of the prank that is, from the kids' book, K-Zone, that's for under 10s, I think. The prank is, step 1, get crafty and make a bunch of hats.
yeah, it was.
You do need
So
the hats.
we can't talk. I think we spent a lot of time talking about steps through 2 through to the end, and we're not.
That's the fun part to think about, though.
So where are we at with the hats?
Sizing them up, circling around.
You ordered a lot of denim. I think that's where we got to last time. Yeah.
I've got the denim. And actually there was a problem with the denim. I ordered it from a fabric place. I asked for 5 meters of denim. So it's 5 meters times, I think it's 1.6 meters.
Wow.
It's quite a lot of denim.
Yeah.
I asked for, about 8 square meters of denim. Which when you think about it, like some small rooms are about 8 square meters. So that's quite a lot of denim. But you do need a lot of denim. You need the circle per each, because we're making a bucket hat. For each bucket hat, you need the circle that goes on the head,
Yes.
the top. You need a band that goes around that. Then you need the brim.
Yeah.
So you do actually, it requires quite a lot of material.
Yeah, but you won't be more than 8 square meters, I don't think.
I don't know, mate. I've got no idea. From what I know from cake decorating, areas can sneak up on you.
Okay.
Like, if you're icing a cake, you'd be surprised the surface area of your standard cake.
Okay.
That's what I'm going
Well,
off
better
here.
to have too much than too little.
Yeah.
A cake is not too different than a hat.
So how many
A hat
hats?
is basically a hollow cake with a brim.
How many hats?
What do you mean? 5?
So it's 5. Okay.
Yeah, the 5. Five's the. What do you mean?
That's
How many
the prank.
hats?
Yeah, that's-
Mate, have you been paying attention? The prank is 5.
I didn't know whether we're going to.
It's called the prank of 5 hats.
I just didn't know whether we're going to augment that.
No, actually, I think this is the main issue now. Rather than have I made them, have I not? Let's talk about Andy paying attention, because that's a pretty big misstep there, mate. That's what I'd like to focus on today.
It's, all you're doing is if someone fumbles in the debate, you're spending 6 minutes on the fumble.
You fumble.
With zero content.
What are your points, sir? Oh, don't worry about my points. He fumbled. Let's think about that. Now, look.
So talk me through it. When are you going to make the hats?
You understand. You've worked with me before in a band context. Let me try and frame it in like a drummer's context for you. What's the first, when we've done our band before, Cool Boys in the Front Man, one of the critical first steps for me learning the song is to listen to it 100 times. I do not pick up a stick. I don't look at sheet music. I don't do anything until I can feel it.
So what's the equivalent here? Looking at a hat?
Yeah, feeling it.
So you just got to
Feeling
look
it.
at
I
it.
have been looking deeply at hats, and I have. I've been paying extra attention to the hats that I see around and appreciating the challenges I might face. The biggest nuisance I've got really is there's obviously going to be some sewing involved.
Yes.
And I'm doing that thing where I'm stalling because I don't like the reality of the situation. I think I'm going to have to hand sew all the hats because
Really?
I don't have
My
a sewing
dad did a
machine.
sewing class.
Yeah, I know.
My mum's got a sewing machine.
Cool. My dad's got a Tiguan. How many times do we have to go over it? All our parents are doing well. Okay. But on that topic, if you guys are open to the idea of outsourcing, I did get contacted throughout the week.
No, I didn't mean outsource. I mean you can use mum's sewing machine.
You can't. Okay.
There's a company based in Melbourne called Crimp Hats. They've actually been through the dilemma themselves. They're a little Aussie company. They only make like merino. They look very stylish. Not what we're going for, but cool. Like merino bucket hats.
I thought you were going to say they only make hats of increasing brim size.
You can only buy a 5-pack. They're called Hilary hats.
Okay. Let's be very
they've
clear.
offered. They've said you can come to our factory.
One.
And because, you know what they took offense to? ChatGPT, when I said what's the easiest hat to make, and ChatGPT said bucket hat.
Yeah.
They were like, mate, AI is off here because our bucket hat was tough to make. We did hundreds of designs. Send me a few
fedora.
Yeah, they sent me a few pictures and they looked like, if you were starting a hat company and this was your hat, you'd be like, have we got in the right business
Does
here?
it say step one in the prank? Does it say step one, answer a direct message from a company that wants exposure and outsource hats? No, it says get crafty and make a bunch of hats.
And you already bought the
you could
material.
argue that Crafty is making a valuable hat ally within the business.
No, not
You
that
could
type of
argue
craft.
that.
Yeah, I
That's
think
craft.
They're like arts
That's
and craft.
a certain relationships are known as crafts. So
I think you should have a go at one hat at least before pulling the trigger. Before pulling the trigger
annoying.
on outsourcing.
yeah, and you still want your jean shorts? Because I do have enough for them, and I'll do the shorts.
If we get the shorts,
All right,
that's
bear
a
in
bonus.
mind,
Yeah.
bearing in mind, I reckon the jean shorts will be rushed.
Because you got to spend so much time on the hats.
Yeah, and I can just tell by the end. The thing about the thing about hand sewing is you have to do smaller the stitches, the sturdier it is.
Okay.
But of course, the longer the stitches, the sooner you're done.
Yeah.
So it is a real.
Actually, Hamish has stitched me clothing before.
I know, and that was terrible.
made you a jumper.
The stitching on one side started very close together, and then it was very wide apart by the end of it.
3 stitches on the other side of the jumper. Yeah, I made Jack a jumper for Chris Kringle one year.
I remember. I was there. It looked like
made him some NoFX merch.
looked like guy
one of a
ropes
kind.
It looked like guy ropes from a camping tent on the one side of it because
The stitching was reminiscent of the boat shoes you see guys wear with the levers. It's sort of about that.
even
loose.
wider. I think I would strongly recommend using a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Once it's up and running, it'll be so much quicker than hand sewing.
Yeah, I know, but don't you have to know how to do it?
Not really. Not that hard.
Remember, it's a circle too. Your dad's probably sewing basic shit.
No.
This is a circle.
Nah, Dad did circles, man.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I bet he just fixed like holes in jeans and stuff.
He did do that.
That ain't a circle, man. That's easy.
No, he
Easy. That's just running it back and forth.
He made a.
He wouldn't have made a hat,
I think he made a hat.
and he couldn't.
Do you want my dad to make the hat?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
If I'm getting anyone else to make the hat, I'll get this hat company to make them. No, I'll make them. They could be stapled. Can I go somewhere that has a sewing machine?
Don't staple them
because
because for the prank to work, if you got a silly hat that's stapled and falling apart, it's going to draw too much attention to the hat.
That's a really
and the prank's
good
not
point.
going to work.
That's a really good point. We need them to look really, really great.
Really good.
Don't worry, this denim hat with a 60 centimeter brim will look really
I also
great.
think you should tone down the 60 centimeter brim.
smaller
I think 30 max.
All right, do you want to go 5'10"?
You realise that a 60 centimeter brim almost takes up
It's enormous.
a lot of your 8 square
2
8 square
feet.
meters.
It would actually be almost more than my arm span.
Yeah, that's my worry for you. Yeah.
It will look like a sheet over my head. It probably stops being
And then
hatty at that
It
stage.
stops being hatty, and you can also it'll lose any kind of structural integrity. You won't get a
have
peak.
Yes,
any
you want
at
to.
all.
You want
I'll
it
look
to
like a
squeeze
denim
somewhat
ghost
stiff.
with no eye hole.
Yeah. We want to see that face underneath.
Because that's not even a prank anymore. Because now it looks like you're wearing a denim sheet.
It is a prank, but it is not a hat prank. So yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to do 2 pranks in one. All right, what are we doing? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25
I think
rim
it's-
sizes.
I think we could go smaller increments, couldn't we? 5,
5's
8.
not much.
5 is
gotta
small.
be
Let's start at
noticeable.
10. Maybe like
10 to 30, 10, 15, yep, 10 to 30.
something around there.
Okay.
I think if you end up with a 1 foot bucket brim, that's
that's
still
hilarious.
pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's talk hats.
Well, yeah.
I'm tired.
I know you are.
I'm
You've been
exhausted.
complaining all week to me. All
No,
week.
last few days only, because all week I've been putting it off. And then crunch time hit in the last 48 hours.
Oh.
Mate, sewing is so hard.
Did you do it all by hand?
Yes, Jack. These
Okay,
are
I'm
5.
asking.
No, sorry. I'm snappy because I'm tired.
Yeah, you're
I was up to all hours last night.
Yeah.
Obviously, the requirement was I make 5 hats.
5 hats. How'd you go with the shorts first?
You're not getting me short. very quickly. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's the prologue. If you're very good boys, maybe later in the year I'll make you some shorts. But as soon as I started,
Jack.
as soon as I started cutting out the designs for the hat, right, on the weekend, I was like, I'm not doing shorts. Like this is already. I thought the tracing the designs might take 20 minutes on all the denim. Had this idea that like there's only 3 pieces to a bucket hat. There's the circle on top,
Yes.
the strap around the head,
Yep.
and then the brim.
Yeah.
Right? That's also a donut.
Yes.
That's a circle. It's 2 circles you have to measure. Your interior radius and your exterior radius. And obviously the interior is the same on every hat, but as the brim enlarges, as our prank accelerates, you see some really big numbers on that outer brim. Yeah. And I was at like 40 minutes into the brim maths on the weekend, and I was just like, I cannot believe this is my week. I'm so angry at this. But I love the joke and I'm happy to do it. So,
The more work you put in, the funnier it will be.
well, so I'm there and I've got this idea to measure the brims by getting string and a Sharpie, and you do the radius and then you trace a big circle.
Yes.
Anyway, took me like an hour to trace all the stuff out. Then I'm trying to cut it, and you've got all this fat, and the kids are trying to roll up as burritos in the fabric. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I'll just do it later.
Yeah.
So accidentally went out on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Got home later than expected.
Yeah.
And I was like, got to cut these. At least got to get the shapes cut.
You haven't even. We talked Saturday, and you said
I was just hoping it would sort itself out. Just like all good procrastinators.
I said, "How's it going?" And he said, "Well, I've been looking at them." Yeah.
And I just like all good procrastinators, if you circle it enough and you build up enough anger, maybe it will do itself. Because I was like, well, I'm not doing you. So it was a standoff. Basically, me and the Hats had a standoff all weekend, and I blinked on Sunday night.
I said, outsource. I said, we wanting to. You wanted to reveal the Hats this week.
Yep. We won't do it.
And he's like, no, it's not. It's not what I'm doing.
No, I said, look, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think about it.
Says make.
But then, of course, Sunday night, I was like, I want to outsource this, but I can't. I'm here. I was like, it's going to be too annoying to explain to an Airtasker. I might as well just cut these pieces out and start sewing. Like, you just got to get into it. So at like close to midnight on Sunday, I'm like, let's just start cutting. And finally had a bit of peace and quiet, to be honest. With the kids on Sunday, the kids' cousins came over on Sunday, and I tried to introduce that as the activity.
No, I would have been good.
But, in this day and age, how would you guys like to cut shapes out of denim versus all play Spider-Man on PS5?
Yeah.
It was a tough ask, and so didn't get the teamwork in the way I thought they would. I'm cutting out shapes, and I'm in the kids' playroom because I need something with a lot of floor space. I hear some footsteps outside because Zoe went to bed like hours ago, and I'm like, this is sweet. I was like, this is actually really nice. She knows how annoying this is.
Come to help cut.
It's come to help cut, but it's my little girl. It was Rudy. She was like, Dad, what's going on? She's like, I heard noises. I came to find you in bed. You're not in bed. What are you doing? It's like, I'm just making some hats. She goes, okay. Goes back to bed and was like, what a strange. I don't know if she'll even believe she saw what she was saying, because at this stage, I'm like draped in denim, cutting out big circles and stuff. So I've given her a weird memory for life, where she's like, sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night, my dad was making 5 hats.
So how'd you go with the hats?
Shapes were done, and then I put off sewing, and then yesterday I was doing a lot of stuff, and obviously I knew I had to make the hats by today. And we're recording this in the morning, and I thought I'd have the evening last night, but I didn't go out for dinner. I went out again. But I thought,
You don't go out that much.
I know.
What
I know. I went out, it just happened, and then
anything to not make
I went out with a bunch of 70-year-old women I met at the bus stop. Come on, ladies, we never do this. Let's go out. So I just thought if I was nice and relaxed, I would be a better hat maker. Started at about 11 o'clock last night. Started hand stitching. And obviously by this stage, I knew I'm not doing the jean shorts. But I just looked at it and I was like, this is so, oh my God. And the needle I bought from Spotlight, I hadn't really opened my stuff yet. Yeah. I'd accidentally bought sewing machine needles.
Right.
So
you can't hold it properly.
Well, a normal needle obviously has a long spike, and at the end there's the eye of the needle that you put the thread through. The sewing machine needle doesn't have the hole.
No.
It doesn't have the hole at the end. I was like, these are holeless needles.
No, they've got a hole down the bottom.
Well, it was really dark at this stage of the room, so I was like, they're holeless needles. I can't do it anyway. I was like, I can't do it anyway. Oh, well, I go to bed. And then I was sort of getting into it. I was like, how would a holeless needle work? Like, what? How would that work? So it's a mini spear. So I went back and I looked at it and I went, yes, sure enough, there is a hole near the bottom. So I was like, all right, we've got to do this.
That's hard though to do. Like,
tell me about it.
So you've done it. You've sewed these with a sewing machine needle without it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I just quickly, before you reveal this?
Yes, I've got a pile of denim next to me.
So for the prank to work, you're meant to be wearing a hat that is not funny and that is normal.
Yeah. You wouldn't look twice at it. Just a regular kind of denim bucket hat a man would wear to a cafe.
Yeah. So can you please put on the first regular...
The most normal hat.
And
I know what the prank is.
All I'm saying is I just want to see if it passed the test for us.
Absolutely. Pub test.
Okay.
I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Okay.
This is a hand-stitched, beautiful denim bucket hat.
That's what Beck says to me when she spent $5 million on
Yeah, this is hand
some
stitched.
bag. Oh, yeah.
Look at the quality
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. Look at the laughs of appreciation.
Put that on your head.
It's ridiculous.
No,
But
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a regular bucket hat.
I think
Remember, we can trim the brim. We can trim the brim if you want me to.
I think we get away with it.
I think we do. It looks a little bit, I thought, as I put it on the mirror after 2 hours of sewing, it looks a little Wizard of Ozzy, like Scarecrow.
Yeah, I was going to say
It does.
it's got
Scarecrow,
scarecrow.
yeah.
The
And
brim is very flappy.
It's like a welly almost.
My initial thought with how you make a bucket hat was the brim is a donut. I suspect if you talk to hat makers, it's not that shape. I think it might be a circle that you somehow like adjust the back of, like a cone.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have it another, like, whether it's paper or something else inside the material and it folds on itself?
No, I don't know.
Like, to make a stronger bit. That was my worry about you with just making them all out of denim. It's like, as this goes on, you're just going to look like a blue ghost.
In my head, denim's so stiff it would travel out for meters.
Yeah, but like even on the smallest brim, it's falling down.
I know, Jack. I can obviously,
below
I
your
obviously
eyebrows.
know I've spent some time with the hat.
I reckon that's believable.
Thank you.
Okay. So
And
Remembering,
it's pretty amazing that you made a hat. I mean,
thank you, Jack.
Yes.
Thank you. I will say there was part of it during my angrier moments of sewing last night. I was like, how's this? I've handmade Jack a jumper before.
Yep.
I've hand sewn him a jumper. I knitted his baby a beard.
Mhm.
I'm making a bucket hat for his hobby podcast. When's he going to sew me something?
I've never sewed.
All
I've
my
never sewed.
sewing has
Yeah.
been one way for Jack.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's hat number one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's normal. I'm not laughing at that. That's believable.
Why
Normal.
would we? That's
No.
that's the best hat any of us have ever made.
Let the prank begin.
That's true.
After that, when I looked at the clock, I'm like, okay, it's well past midnight now. On current estimates, 4 more of these.
Oh, that took 2 hours, just the first one.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because I was
That's a long night.
yeah. Remember me and the old ladies. It hadn't been a quiet dinner either,
Yeah.
and so do you know how small the hole is on a sewing machine needle? I reckon I
hard
spent
to-
20 minutes
looking
at some
for it.
stage. No, trying to get the thread. You know how you see the end of the thread,
Yeah.
but there's smaller invisible thread in front of it. So when it gets near the hole, as if by a force field, it just bends away. I was like, what is going on? Like just by one
Yeah.
thread hair. I spent 20 minutes at one stage just trying to thread the needle. And I was just like, all right, this is take too long. So I got a stapler.
What? I mean, there's weirder designs out there, but let's just see how the integrity of it all. So
I don't think
So this is
you
hat
would be
number
able
two?
to
It's actually
tell
better.
that that's stable. It's actually better.
Yeah.
It's actually better. And it came together in like 15 minutes.
okay, pop that on your
They
head.
should staple more clothes because
They really should,
It
Jack.
looks essentially the same.
Mate, if they that's pretty cool.
Sitting a bit strange. They're a little
Well,
tighter.
it's hastily stapled. They're all hand. They're all the
Is
measuring.
that a longer brim?
Yeah,
Mm.
big time, mate.
But that's good. We don't want it to be so long.
Yeah, it's
that
only
you
a
know
little
straight
bit
away.
longer.
That's good.
Isn't that good?
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Thank
good. Okay,
you.
go to the next one.
So that's
This can actually work.
yes, now
exactly.
we're feeling the prank.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
You know, I actually think it helps that it's a slightly odd hat because you'll draw attention to it enough that people go,
Yep.
"Oh, that's an odd hat," but not enough to say you're wearing a ridiculous.
Yes,
hat.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
if we did a sensible hat,
Mm.
like a top hat whose top started getting taller or
It
something.
might just go unnoticed.
Yep, but yeah, you're right. They're already
Well,
think
this
time
seems
to
like
go.
a big jump.
Mm.
Now we get into some proper brim.
Yeah.
Also stapled.
Yeah.
I got through 3 last. This is the last one I stapled last night. Now we have quite a brim on us.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't see your eyes. 'cause
When
the
it's
brim is
drooping,
like-
I can
Yes.
look out. I can get in. I can see you out through the sort of the
Yeah.
folds.
Yeah, but it's drooping down to your nose,
yes.
touching you on the nose.
I think by this stage we're going to start getting some attention from people.
yeah.
I think that's what Sia wears sometimes when she performs live.
Yeah, sort of a lampshade.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's
That's
our kind of
starting to get funny.
floppy seer.
Yeah.
Now the brims are getting big.
Hey, the brims are getting bigger.
Was there
Whoa.
any- like measurement or thought to how big they get? Like,
Yeah, remember we talked about it, and then you got to understand how.
So it seems like it goes like from 4 centimeters to like 6 centimeters to then 12.
Yeah.
Like, seems like are you okay?
Remember, we can trim the brim.
Okay.
If you want to trim any of these, I've
No, I'm happy with
kept
that.
them longer.
Yeah.
No,
Just
and I
worried
brought
about
the
the next
scissors
one.
in so you can, if you want to fine tune it.
Okay, pop it up.
Well, so I'm stapling away going, this is awesome. Then I accidentally stapled one panel on backwards. Quite difficult turning it inside out and stuff to hide the seams. Got it a bit wrong because it was like 1 a.m. Stapled it wrong. Then I was like, oh my God, who cares? I'll just have one panel reversed. It's like, actually, no, it's
not
critical
right.
to the joke. It has to look like the other hats. I was unpicking that. Then I realized I was out of staples. I'd burnt through 100 or whatever. So had to stop there. So it came in this morning. That's why you might have noticed before I came in the studio.
There was a slight
I was
delay.
hiding behind a bench, making stapling noises. So these ones have just been assembled, hats 4 and
fresh
5.
off the rack. Yeah.
Okay, hat 4.
Now that is a big brim.
That's huge.
That's a
Now
very
it does
big-
look like a lampshade.
That's
I can just see the bottom of your beard.
Yeah, just the chin poking out.
Yeah.
Only.
And if
I think if the waiter or waitress comes to our table and hasn't noticed this, then
yeah.
well, that's the prank,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
This is even bigger. You know, sometimes when you see like people working on mine sites and stuff, like deep in like Northern Territory or whatever, and they have the hard hat with the giant brim.
Yes.
Yeah.
For some reason, this is like twice the diameter of that brim.
Yes.
It's a lot of denim up here.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see your face at all.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in that situation? You won't be able to even see whether they're coming in.
That's actually where the joke switches to you guys. You guys have to keep acting normal
Okay.
because then,
Yeah.
that's the funniness.
Okay. And then the
What's
final
this?
one.
The final one. If we haven't got them by here, we're not getting them.
Okay. It's,
Now
Yeah,
that
that's just ridiculous.
it does look like a burqa.
this
Yeah,
is
it
quite
does.
burkery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, it's just a giant denim sash. Just a.
Yeah.
I kind of look. I like to think I'm more of like an exciting reveal at a car show or something. And you could just do a bit of like,
I'll be surprised if we get to that one.
it's
Yeah,
there if we need it.
Okay. Do we want to trim any brims?
It does stop looking like a brim with every hat you put on.
Like, it stops looking like a hat.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not precious. Actually, just worked harder on this than I've ever worked on anything in my life. So let's trim some brims. I mean, you could take them all down a bit. We could take them all down.
No, I think the first two are great.
And then we could take
I-
3
I-
down and bring 4 closer
Yeah, I
into
think
3.
between 3, the jump between 3 and 4.
What you-
And this is great. This is the bit that you imagine the kids mag didn't have time to write about, but they envisaged
camaraderie.
the fun
Yes,
of
yeah,
you and
yeah.
your prank committee.
Yeah.
You know, P.S. You and your prank committee are going to have an absolute blast
yeah.
figuring out rim size.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing now.
Okay.
So
So
trim it
we'll-
down and then are we ready to do it?
Yes. We'll go out after today's pod and the results will be in next week. Hold on, mate.
I worry, though, that we'll be able to literally keep a lid on it because, like,
Yeah.
you know, word will spread these days, TikTok, Daily Mail. Like, do you think 1 week, like, I just think that people will get the jump on us. Like, it will, if they see this
If
level of funniness out and about, like,
if it makes the Daily Mail, we'll bring the pod forward. We'll do a special episode.
wow, okay.
Haim, last week, the three of us went on a big adventure. We said we're
We
going
did.
to. You had made the hats. It was a prank that we're going to put up on our channels. Pick your pipe. We're going to put up on our channels today.
The Daily Mail,
Prepare the internet to be.
we were worried that this would leak because just knowing that out and about in the world were 5 increasing in size hats, that's a visual that's pretty tough to keep a lid on, right? Doesn't seem to have leaked throughout the week, which is amazing.
Astonishing, really.
And we're able to now bring you the audio of what we did right after we recorded the show last week. Me with a bag. I put hat number 1 on, and I had the 4 other hats in the bag, and we decided we're going to go to a cafe. And as the waiter or waitress keeps returning to our table, that is when I will put the increasingly bigger hats on until
Trying to
the
get the hat
comedic
fine.
tension.
Yes.
Yeah, till the comedic tension is just so huge that the place erupts as she goes, hang on, or he goes, what is going on with those hats, man?
Yeah.
And then we have to
Lose it.
reveal we're professionals at this. Don't feel bad. We do this for a job. We actually used to be on a show called Rove.
Yep.
This is in our blood. We
Yep.
can't not prank. So armed with the props, the handmade props, the hand stitch props that you kind of can't go wrong when you have quality like that, but you still have to pull it off.
Yep, we'll put the video up straight away on hamishandy.com or any of our social pipes. But
don't watch it if you work at a place where you're not allowed to scream with laughter.
This is how it went down. Okay. I don't think Jack was standing like further away from you. I don't think he wanted to be associated with you wearing that hat.
I just didn't want to bring heat on us.
I'm not getting any heat on me.
Okay.
You're getting actually quite a lot of sun on the back of your neck and your ears because it's a nice, bright, sunny day here in Melbourne, and I have the solid UV 50 protection of a denim hat.
It actually looks okay.
We just ran into a listener of the show, Chris, right?
He didn't say anything.
Having a chat, and I was like, oh my God, he hasn't gone. What have you got on?
What's the silly hat? Yeah, that's good.
He
That's a
just
good
he just thought I was wearing a denim bucket. And so when we said to him, we said, hey, you listening to the pod, 5 hats, yeah. I was looking at his eye. He goes, oh my God, is this hat number 1?
He said, what number hat is this? What's one, mate?
Well, you're not across the prank. You have to start at 1. You have to start with a cool hat.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go in, we'll take a spot. Where do you want to position yourself?
Here's the thing, guys. Okay. You boys just need to play it cool, okay?
Yes.
Because when I start changing hats, it's going to be funny.
Yes.
Your job is
play it cool.
Get all your laughs out.
Yeah.
Your job as prank accomplices is to set the scene, because once that broom starts getting down over my face and I can't see anymore, I'm trusting you guys are out there
being normal.
Being like playing a straight bat.
Yeah.
What we're going for here, like ideally, is a saucer drop. Yep.
As in, like, they're so in shock. That's what's happened to the hat.
Drops
the saucer. That'd be amazing.
We might not get that. I want everyone to be ready.
Okay.
If we don't get that, we're going to get...
What's a success then? An inquiry?
You'll know.
A smirk?
You'll know.
Okay.
You'll know. I think it'll be pretty clear when the prank has been executed.
Okay.
This is fun.
This is so fun.
This is what you do it for.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
We made our way into a local, very trendy Melbourne cafe, wearing hat number 1. No one blinked an eye, and we were seated by the very hospitable Mattia and Mia, 2 unsuspecting waiters who were about to have their day and world rocked by comedy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there. What's your name? Mattia. Andy.
Hey, Mattia, how you going?
You good?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Did you guys start your coffee?
It's like I got this hat. It's pretty sunny. Yeah, I'd love a macchiato, thanks.
Yeah, macchiato.
I'll do a hot chocolate, thank you.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
I'll get a hot chocolate too, thank you.
We might order food later. We'll have a think.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Mia.
Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Okay.
Thanks, Matisse.
Thanks, Mia.
Okay, we've had number 1. Is that number 1?
I think that's number 1. Yeah. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Number 1.
Both
It's
chatting.
number 1. Okay, quick as you can.
They're not looking.
Hat 1's coming off. He's dropped it on the ground. He's bending. I've picked up the hat 1, and now he's actually come back with us.
Oh, brilliant.
It's brilliant. Yeah. It's great.
I know.
I can see some staples because of the way it's...
They're not looking for the staples.
Yeah. Now, this is important, Jack, for you and I to not laugh now.
I find they're really hard instructions to be normal.
Be normal.
Don't you find that hard? All of a sudden, I'm second guessing everything I do is normal.
Yeah. I've seen you, like, pick up the menu and...
I'm just like,
don't worry, you would pick up the menu
You
and
keep
look at...
mumbling rhubarb. You're not a
I just feel
background
like,
extra.
honestly, like, I feel like I should say that.
Hamish has got hat number 2 on. I'm going to order some food to do it so we can
I'll
do it.
also order some food.
As Hamish wore hat number 2, slightly bigger brim, about 8 centimetres now, we tried to decide what to order. Jack, however, was struggling with the whole inconspicuous prank thing.
And do we order what we want, or should we order what our character would want?
There's no wrong choices
Yeah.
once you're in the scene. Jack, why don't you practice ordering to us so it doesn't sound wooden when you do it?
Okay. 1 avocado toast.
Oh, gee, you sound very matter-of-fact.
And I wouldn't hold eye contact like that. And manners wouldn't kill you.
I know. I think I was trying to get the attention of one of the waiters, but I think I got the attention of a 3rd waiter that's not part of our
No,
group.
we need Matisse.
Tees or Mia?
You're not acting cool at all, Jack.
Yeah, I think it's Jack that's not.
You're acting like you're stoned. You're sitting there
I feel very uncomfortable with the instruction to be normal.
To To see if she'd clock onto the prank, it was time to get Mia's attention to order some food. Mia?
Oh, bold. Is this how you got back? Doesn't mind to yell.
Okay, I called Jack.
Wait, so we are ordering now?
Hey, we might order some food if that's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
It's totally okay, great.
What do you want to have?
What are you giggling for? Just having fun?
Always, no, I'm like always laughing.
You're laughing. Okay, good,
Giggly
good.
person, sorry.
Hey, no, I like it. Yeah,
No,
great.
perfect.
I'll just have chili scramble, thank you, with some avocado on the side, and I'm going to share half of that with a friend of mine over here.
And I'll order the pancakes if I could. I'll also share half with Jack. So I guess he's getting a full meal and we're both getting half.
Wait, so should I not
The
order?
American pancakes. Yeah, so just those two?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and you got Hamish's order, didn't you? Yep.
You got my pancakes?
Yes, I got them.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Mia. Just wanted to make sure she clocked
She really looked at you.
Prank target well and truly acquired.
Yep.
Now that we were certain Mia had clocked onto the fact I was indeed wearing a hat, it was time for the switch to hat number 3. Try to think of this one as a very large, broad-brimmed hat, slightly longer than a cricket brim, but of course with no structural integrity, so the brim just droops down. If you got the right kink in the brim, you could still see out of the hat, and it looked pretty cool, which was probably an issue in this very trendy cafe.
He looked like an old woman gardening.
Whoops.
Hamish's dropped one hat. He's bending over. Oh my gosh, I've just noticed now that's when he's flipping them around. That's cool, everyone.
Maybe put it
How's this guy playing it cool? Put it a bit what, Jack?
maybe put it a bit further back on your head so your eyes aren't so covered. Yeah,
That is actually perfect.
It's a good hat.
the suspense is killing me. I wish you could come back right now.
Should we get her back in to collect the menu?
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
What do you got there? What's a knife?
Oh yeah, it's for the
Chili scramble?
For the chili scramble, that's this man over here.
Thank you.
And everything's still good with the pancakes?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Mia. Awesome. She hasn't noticed.
Well, she looked.
She looked. I don't think she's noticed.
Okay, let's move to hat number 4. This is it, boys. We didn't think we'd get this far. Here we can go.
Surely her meter for what's odd in the room is going up and up with every time she runs.
Hamish has now dropped hat 4 and he's back and we can't see his face anymore.
Okay, it's all on you guys.
Okay, hat 4 was truly ridiculous. By this stage, it was hanging over Hamish's face entirely and he couldn't see a thing.
I could still communicate with the table, though, if I used both hands to lift the brim up from under my chin, and I could talk from underneath the canopy.
We waited, straight-faced, Jack still shitting himself, for our coffees to arrive. Eventually, Mia and another waitress made their way over.
This is an undoubtedly larger hat than I came in with.
You can't deny that.
Miss this.
You cannot deny that.
I mean, it's the kind of place where you would just not be allowed to laugh at whoever's coming. Because they would see it's a cool cafe.
It's a cool cafe, isn't
So
it?
she's like, hey, ma'am,
Should we get...
I doubt you're doing a prank, so you must be wearing that for real.
Okay.
Here we go. Get ready.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you.
So decaf flat white,
Yes, please.
shrimp macchiato,
Thank you.
Oh, that's me, thanks.
and then try tea.
Thank you.
Down in there.
Anything else?
Could I just also order some ice cream for my pancakes?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. And everything cool?
Good.
Do you notice anything crazy about this room?
Should I?
Anything crazy about anyone's hats?
Yeah, like my hat, is that...
Has Andy's hat changed size?
No.
And notice
What about Hamish's hat?
Has this hat changed
I
size?
like the hat. The hat is cool.
But do you notice it's
It
bigger?
gives me a good vibe, yeah.
Okay.
Do you notice it's bigger than when I came in?
Kind of big, yes.
It's kind of big. But look, when I take it off and I drop it and I put it on,
Okay.
see how big the hat is?
You got 2 of those?
I've got 5.
You got 5?
And you've been pranked. You've been pranked.
It started out this size. This was the original size. See?
Mia.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I don't know. Thank you. I don't know how to feel.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's a cool hat.
It is
I
a
was
cool
like,
hat.
Yeah, that's an amazing hat.
Two things can be true.
Yeah.
It's a cool hat. Oh, Mia, thank you so much. We are professional pranksters. We go around and we haven't done it for a while, but we do professional pranks like this. So
And this is one of our best.
this has been a few weeks in the making, and it was
Well, I
took a little while. It took a little while to get you there, but
I'm
no.
proud of the prank.
Yes, we appreciate you being such a satisfying victim.
Mia, just if a quick post prank survey on a scale of like 1 to 10, how shocked are you?
10 out of 10.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's a really good
I'm
prank.
shocked of myself that I didn't even notice.
Get that bit. We'll
I think you did
that.
notice.
we'll
I think it was so
edit that
that your brain used unconsciously you did notice, and that's the layer it works on.
Yes.
I still do want the ice
You
cream.
still want the ice cream?
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what? I actually promised that hat to someone. Oh no, you can have that hat.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
yours.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
That's
you so
yours.
much.
Thank you, Mia.
I appreciate it.
Where are you from? Where are you from, Mia?
Germany.
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 Yes. Yes.
Das ist sehr funny.
That was right.
Bitte schön.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Dankeschön.
Thanks, man. Enjoy the hat. Handmade. Oh, yes. Okay, another successful prank. For the record, I'm 100% certain that Mia knew she'd been pranked once she fully understood what was going on. And no doubt, this will be a day she will never forget. 10 out of 10, boys. Another prank victim.
Congratulations, guys. Yeah, well
Boys,
done.
no, well done to you guys. You know, and I thought we just had to pull the ripcord at the end.
Oh, yeah, no.
And when she realised that she noticed, how much did we get her?
Oh, it was huge.
was huge.
When she realised that she should have noticed.
Yes, that was the moment.
Mate, the
That was
look on her
the
face when she realised she should have noticed was magic. That's what you get into the prank game for. Maybe we're back.
That is,
Maybe we're back.
Yeah.
Hamish and Andy, a new original pranksters, and you.
Captain Normal over there.
Although we'll need you to brush up.